can't. Saw your name on my phone, yeah. You only call when you want it. Baby, gotta be honest. You know my body never known better. It's like an upgraded business.
You mess me up when I miss it.
We keep dancing with the devil, but he's never gonna let go. Should be pulling away from the fire. Should go, but I don't even try. Gone in the deep end tonight, tonight, tonight. I just wanna love ya. 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 But you're making it so hard. But you're making it so hard. Boy, you know you're making it so hard, so hard, so hard. Saw your name on my phone, yeah. 3 o'clock in the morning. I just wanna love ya. 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 But you're making it so hard. But you're making it so hard. Boy, you know you're making it so hard, so hard, so hard.
Hello, everybody. So we are jumping into INZOI, the INZOI showcase. I'm a little bit late, but better late than ever, right? So we're jumping into this and we're just gonna like look at the new features and whatnot. Super excited. So yeah, we're just gonna react to the features, react to the game, see what new things they've added in here. The Sims, come at me, bro. That's funny. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna chill and react. I like this little song. This is cute. So I love it. With love? Or raising your beautiful family? Hi Forrest, hi Rose. Welcome Ian. Oh my gosh, I need to make the chat way bigger. Way bigger. Probably should change the color of the words too, but do any of you guys plan on getting this game? Early access releases soon. You're drawing Ray, really?
Hello,
Nice.
my name is Hyungjun Kim, or K-jun, the director and producer of INZOI. The Korean greeting 안녕하세요 literally means "Are you well?" A lot of you are watching this showcase. I hope you send me a round of applause to cheer me as I try to go through this
K-Gen kind of
presentation.
cute, I'm not gonna lie.
First, thank you for celebrating INZOI's early access launch with us. We'd appreciate your support as we take our difficult first steps. The video you saw gave you a peek into this set on stage. This set
Stoicism!
looks just like this place looks in game. It's the AR library from INZOI, and it's
Oh,
a
that's
space
cool. So
where
the thing you
INZOI
see,
sends
like the little
community
area
assets.
you see on the main screen in the game is based on their actual office. That's really
INZOI
cool.
is a life simulation.
You can't
game
afford it at
that
the moment?
captures
Aw.
life itself. The journey from
Yeah,
birth
I'm not. I think
through
it may be
various experiences to
$40
death.
for the
Since
early
this genre
access.
is an unfamiliar one in Korea, I've often been asked questions like, is this even a game, or how do you even play it? Finding developers, conducting playtests, and evaluating the game have all been challenging.
Hi, Jason.
But the reason we created this game is simple. We're developers, but like you, we're also gamers. And I wanted to create a game in a genre I personally love.
I really need to like.
I believe this genre holds
resize this
meaningful and
shit.
empowering value, and I wanted more people to experience it.
I really need to resize
During
this
difficult
shit.
moments in my life, I played The Sims, and I was reminded of Charlie Chaplin's quote, "Life is a tragedy when seen up close, but a comedy when viewed from a distance." I realized that living through and observing different lives can be deeply comforting. That's why this INZOI poster that you see on screen was designed to give the feeling of looking down at the game world from a distance. Over time, I built. And as I got older, I also enjoyed the genre with my son. One day, he asked me, "Are there other games in this genre with the latest graphics?" Without hesitation, I took on the challenge of creating one myself. In INZOI, AR company manages virtual simulation worlds known as INZOI. The people living in this world are known as ZOIs. As a new recruit of AR company, your role is to observe and shape the lives of ZOIs. You become a creator. By playing INZOI, you are stepping into the role of a life creator. That's why today's showcase is themed as a recruitment day for new creators. Early access means that you are
You
joining
should,
AR company
Rose.
as a new employee, becoming a fellow creator, helping to build
I
the
like
world
how
of
like
INZOI
the whole
alongside
premise
you.
of the game is like you work for this
If I
company and
successfully
you
complete
control
this
the entire
presentation,
world.
and many of you applied to join this journey, then this presentation will have been a success. All right then.
Rather
If
than
you
it's
want
just
to
like
apply as a new
one
employee, you'll
family
need to
that
know
you're
about
fo-
INZOI
I
and
mean, you
AR
can
Company,
focus
right?
on one family, but that's
First, I'll
not like
introduce the team behind INZOI and
the
AR
premise
Company,
of it,
and
kind
then
of
I'll
like
give
The
you an overview of
Sims.
INZOI itself.
So it's kind of cool. Meet the team. Your colleagues at the AR company.
These people you see on screen are the brave colleagues who took on this bold challenge with me.
The graphics look
Thanks
really
to
good
their
in this game.
dedication, I was able to bring the game this far. And even at this very moment, they continue to give their best.
I know, Rose, right?
Next,
I
let
like
me
the
introduce the
lore.
creators behind the real movements,
Oh,
voices,
shoot.
and the music of INZOI.
My name is Heather.
오늘 연주한 곡은 인게임 들어가시기 전에 로비에서 들어보실 수 있는 곡이고요.
뭐가 특별한 모션도
I like the kitty cat.
있지만 그 안에서 뭘 표현해야 하는지
실생활의 자연스러운 움직임과 게임적 고용의 게임 같은 느낌의 중간점을 찾는 그 조율점이 사실 좀 쉽지 않아요.
it's very fun
Crafting.
to do things that maybe are private. Going to the restroom. You can die of embarrassment, of hunger. Fun experience that you can.
You can die of embarrassment and hunger. I don't know why like this part is so low in volume, but yeah.
Since this genre involves role playing, I'll continue with this recruitment theme for this presentation. Before you decide to join us, it's only fair that I introduce you to INZOI, right?
I'm also
So,
excited
let's
for this
go
because I've
through
been learning
each
Korean for a
piece
few
of the
years, and I
scene
think it'd be fun to play in Korean for practice. Ooh, that's so cool, Rose. That's a good idea. You should.
INZOI strives to create not only realistic graphics, but also a realistic simulation. In spring, flowers bloom. In autumn, the leaves turn red. In winter, they fall and snow begins to cover the ground. We have developed seasonal changes and interactions.
Oh, that
So
looks
when
so
it snows,
cool.
Players can decorate for winter
festive.
and throw festive parties. Characters must wear weather-appropriate clothing. If it's too hot or too cold, they can catch a cold or fall ill and die.
Damn.
Changes in weather also affect the emotions of Zois, leading to new and
Okay,
unexpected
Michael
events.
Jackson. Period.
Zoi allows players to change background as they see fit.
I love that you can actually go into a lot of the places and stuff.
And
Oh, they have an
to
internet
interact with
cafe. That's
crowds in
cool.
various ways, such as talking, helping, or complimenting them. You could also fight with people in the crowd as well. You can even beg for money.
Beg for money? That sounds like
You
Mookie.
can get rocks and paintings that you've collected or crafted and sell them on the street.
So you can be a
Or
freelancer.
if you have any furniture that are used, you can sell them as secondhand goods. The city is filled with fun spaces and experiences.
I love that Bliss Bay is basically like Los Angeles. Like it's like Los Santos and a GTA, which is really cool.
What I'm showing now is built within INZOI. In the past, content creation was limited to companies or professionals with specialized equipment. But today, anyone can easily create content, leading to a surge in diverse and exciting content. Similarly, in the world of INZOI, we wanted to embed
So they have a
creative tools
3D
that
printer
allow
that you can
everyone
use,
to create
guys.
with ease.
So you
You
can
can generate 3D objects from
you can
single
basically
images,
put whatever you want in the game,
also use them
essentially.
as furniture or decorative items.
Right,
You can
Rose.
make them
The rabbit holes
earrings
just get
and attach
repetitive.
them to your earlobe.
And I know it's like harder on like the game if you have a lot of places that aren't rabbit holes, but like
Try replacing
it's just
interactive
more
objects
fun.
or existing furniture
at least
in
for
the game
for
with
some
3D
places.
objects you've created using the 3D printer. Here you see my character replacing a punching bag.
Not Keijon put in himself in the game to get beat up.
You could also take a single image to create poses. So when you play in Zoe, if you have a pose that you want to add, You could just input your photo.
So if I want to do a pose like this,
If you have any videos of yourself dancing, then you can put those in INZOI.
did you guys just see them
Make
doing the
the
Kendrick
Zoi's
Lamar
dance
dance from the
if
Super
you
Bowl?
are in the video.
Must I don't know beat, bro.
The facial capture that we introduced previously is now joined with camera motion capture.
Period. You
which
can
is
be in a little
development.
band.
It's been included as an experimental feature in this build. It's still a work in progress, but if you can be patient with us, we'll continue to challenge ourselves and improve the features.
He looks like somebody.
I'm actually more of an introvert, so I'm not the most socially active person. But I believe that relationships are one of the most important aspects of life. In INZOI, if you make a Zoi and select
Gross.
traits, that determines your chemistry with others. This means that romance and friendships will naturally develop
Right,
with compatible
Jason?
people, while relationships with incompatible ones might be more challenging. Family relationships in particular are incredibly important. Just like in real life, raising a baby is tough, and the bond between parents and
Look at the
children will influence the
genetics.
child's relationships as they grow. By the way, if any of you have a baby or a child, remember that they grow up.
I know,
incredibly
Rose.
fast
I was thinking
when
the
we see
same.
things so
Like the
cherished.
little like sim videos and stuff. The people that do those are gonna have so much fun with this, cause they'll really be able to put whatever they want in the game. Honestly.
That said, in INZOI, you don't have to take life too seriously. It's okay to yell or get angry in the game.
He said, "Get the fuck out of here! I'm working,
Go out
people."
into the streets, gather a crowd, show off your outfit, play an instrument, or you could sing at the top of your lungs. Just like in real life, someone might send you a message on social media criticizing or praising your style.
Damn. So somebody might be like, well, "Go fuck yourself."
Dare to live boldly and explore diverse experiences. The more you challenge
Damn.
yourself, the richer your story
He
will
throwing
become.
down.
After all, your role is to be a creator of life, which means you're doing
Period.
just fine. Recently, INZOI has been receiving positive recognition from the public, which has been incredibly helpful in convincing the company, recruiting developers, and pushing the game forward. However, the overwhelming expectations from the public personally became too much pressure, leading us to postpone the early access release once. But even with that delay, it still wasn't enough time to fully refine the game. Now we want to release the game early to our core fans, gather their feedback, and ensure that we shape INZOI into a game they truly love. That's why we're moving forward with our original plan, launching early access and refining the game together through direct communication with our players. The INZOI team will continue working hard to improve each aspect of the game step by step. We'll never give up, and we'll keep developing ambitious features. It's a bit sad that we still can't take family photos. And since the development team is continuously working on new features, the localization team is having a hard time. As a result, the localization quality of the currently supported languages is still far from complete. But we'll do our best.
So Japanese is at 80%, English is at
And we have a
78%.
percentage of how complete the game is to decide for the early access build. The cars and motion capture features still also have a long way to go, but we'll continue to work on them. But no one gets everything right from the start,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, they talk about The
Next
Sims
City
too,
is
though.
already in development.
At first, I felt like kind of bad, but they openly talk about The Sims. Not in like a
Also
bad way,
researching
but
AI-driven
they
automatic
acknowledge The
building.
Sims because they know that The Sims is like the biggest
And
game in this genre.
We are
One of
working
the
on
only
optimizing
games in this
tall
genre, to be
structures.
honest.
You can build tall structures in the
So
early access
I
build,
kind of
but
like that they
lags the
acknowledge
game.
it, but I feel like it will get kind of annoying getting compared like all the time, you know?
Working on making it possible for you to build 30-story buildings. We'll continue to communicate with you.
They're trying to make it possible to build
improvements
30-story
So that
buildings.
INZOI will be remembered as a truly great lifestyle.
That's
initiative.
nuts.
But making an informed decision is important.
I can't
So
wait
we've
for the
taken
people
time
that build to
prepare
like
another
post
demo
stuff
for you.
on what is it called, like Canvas, which is like the gallery. Rose, are you a builder? Like, are you big on like building and stuff? I mean, if you say so, Salami. If you say so. Period.
So as you've seen in the video, the focus area for this demo is the character customization and build mode. So please take the time to fully experience it and enjoy INZOI. I hope you like it and
Oh, demo access is available.
build INZOI together.
Nice.
So the creative studio that we have this time includes a lot of features. We have added watches, rings, and bracelets, and you can make them as
I
you
love the
wish.
nails. And I love that we have like a color wheel.
And the outfit customization has also been further improved. You will be able to create more variety of outfits.
Because I wasn't enjoying the gameplay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting back into building. I used to really be into building a lot on okay, period, bitch. When I was when I used to play Sims on console,
All the
I used to build a lot on there.
Available.
But of course the building on there wasn't as
We
robust
have
as
foundations,
on the PC, so
fences, gates, and walls.
I'm definitely more of a storyteller, I think, but
All the walls and fences can be colored as you wish, and you can also customize them as you wish. And the stairs and ladders have been enhanced. And in this build, you can utilize the AI features I mentioned earlier. So you
wait,
can
what's your question, Jason? What are you
discover
asking?
creative ways to combine the AI features
That looks so pretty.
with the existing features. You'll be able to create a lot of unique
Ooh.
and exciting works. Share your creations on Canvas and enjoy them with other players.
What the hell? So what is this thing where they're like cloning her? What is that? Oh, is that kind of like to... Oh, I see. So I guess that's like taking a picture for your creation on Canvas or like a
Our
video.
business team wanted me to share. So you can get a glimpse of INZOI through content creator streams and videos. There's a random challenge campaign that will start tomorrow. So watch streams and videos on INZOI, and you can get the early access keys, and please check it out. As I mentioned earlier, INZOI is not yet a finished product. There is still a lot of room for improvement. I think the more players participate, the better the game will become. With this in mind, we have internally decided to offer early access at the most reasonable price possible. So this is the price we came up with. But as a
So
developer,
40.
I think INZOI still has a lot to improve on.
Yeah, so their
So,
game INZOI
This is
is
what we're going to do.
it's a simulation game, so it is similar to The Sims, yeah.
There's the full launch. All updates and DLCs will be provided for free. And that's the
Nice.
reason
Free
we have
DLCs and updates until early
studio
access ends. And they have a
come
roadmap.
up with Crafton.
I wonder
In order for this promise to
when
mean
early
game
access
development
will end.
has to continue consistently. And we are committed to continuing the development and committing to this roadmap.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
So,
Early access launches March 28th.
to highlight the major updates, in May, we will introduce some modding features.
This is going to be so much easier for modders too.
Plugins ready,
Adoption system.
and
Cool.
cheat codes. will
Endgame
be
cheat codes,
provided.
changes to weight, muscle adjustment.
Your body shapes will also change if you work out and gyms.
Yeah, they take a lot of feedback because a lot of people didn't like, they didn't feel like there were a lot of body types
We plan to add a cat theme
when they had like the little like canvas demo or the Creatazoi demo some months back.
cat plays available. And this update will also introduce swimming pools and basements, and we will also have
Ooh, swimming
ghost
pools and
gameplays
basements.
and AI
So this is all coming in May.
build mode feature will also be available then. And every
Okay,
3
so
months,
August,
we plan to
Ghost
release
Play.
new
Oh my
outfits
God.
And furniture.
You guys know I don't like the, the supernatural shit. No, I wanted to see that stuff. Memory system, move cities. Hold on, I gotta go back. I'm so sorry, guys. So we have Ghost Play, swimming in pools. Well, this is August. More resources for Edit City, AI build mode. Oh, that's gonna be insane. Freelancer jobs, improvements to text messages and skills, parenting improvements. Family tree, nice. Hotkey customization, build mode, adjust object size. New furniture, moving homes, improvements. Creatazoi improvements, mod updates. Okay. Memory system, move cities, interaction responses based on traits, build mode improvements and new furniture, Creatazoi improvements, more of them, mod updates, new outfits, indoor temperature.
We will continue to communicate
Okay,
with you,
that's cool that they're gonna have the temperature
actively
separate from the
listening to
outdoor
your requests and
temperature.
incorporating your feedback. So,
Hell
did you
yeah.
enjoy my presentation.
I'm ready for this shit.
If you like the presentation, be sure to join Air Company on the 28th. Okay, so we have a lot of people joining us in the chat. Let's have our live Q&A session. We have someone special here.
I appreciate you
alongside
being
me.
here, Jason.
We have Joel here.
발표하시느라 너무 고생 많으셨어요.
Period, Joel.
Thank you so much for the great presentation, Taejun. So we want to start the Q&A session.
You don't either, Rose? I feel like people think I'm crazy sometimes when I say that. Like, I don't want to see, I don't want no aliens at my house.
Comments.
I don't want no vampire. Vampires are kind of, like, I wouldn't mind playing a vampire, but I don't want no aliens at my house. I don't want no vampires. I don't want no wolves. I don't want no ghosts. I don't want any of that.
We will list up
Get
all
it
the
away from me.
questions, and this will take some time for our team. So we have some questions from the influencers that we gathered before this event. So let's take a look at those questions.
Yeah,
We have
Forrest,
videos
absolutely.
prepared, and
Have you
we
added
have
yourself, have you
some
added
videos
Variety
that are not
Princess to
in
your
Korean. I
sim?
will translate them after the videos are played. So
I love how they have a
let's take a
stoicism
look
book.
at the video first.
Because I have one, so I feel so connected. Oh, a cotton
Hello
sock!
everyone, my name is Maddie, or
I watch her a lot. I watch her sim stuff. I like her.
You may have seen me before because I was fortunate enough to play INZOI in the previous playtest. But one aspect of INZOI that I found surprisingly time-consuming while playing was sleeping, because one in-game day is equivalent to 96 real-life
I'm confused
minutes.
about why
A large
there's
portion of
translation
daily
for
playtime
this,
is going
but
to be towards sleeping, which isn't very interactive.
I guess she's translating
It's
for
just
all the
players staring at
languages,
their
so.
Zoe while they
Or they
sleep.
have translations
I
for
understand
all
that
the
the world of
languages, just
INZOI
across
is
the board, no matter
continue to
if it's the
simulate
same
lots
language or
of
not.
Immediate family, which does introduce some complexity
She's so
to the
pretty.
situation. But my question to Kei-jun would be, are there any plans to introduce a fade to black feature or a way to speed up the game time during sleeping? I think that fans might not foresee this as a gameplay annoyance until they experience it firsthand. Thanks, Kijun. Okay, so we have the first question from A Cotton
So
Sock.
speeding up the sleeping.
She participated in the last playtest. It was 7 months ago. Back then,
She did. That's how I actually found her, because she did
the playtime
the first play
was at
test.
X1 speed, and she had to spend 1/3 of the in-game day for sleeping. And we wanted to
I would love for
provide
somebody to like
buybacks
write like
and
a
other speeds. So
like create like
were
a
there any
character like
Okay, I am very aware of
create a
this
character like
issue.
backstory almost for
We
like
are
my first
simulating the
INZOI character
outer
that I
world, not
stream
just the
with.
household,
Are any
as
of you
know.
guys interested in doing that?
So if you speed up the simulation, it's going to be a big problem. So what we
Or you could even do like a
do is
family
optimize
backstory
simulation.
for me, and like give me each
and
character
if you go
and
to
like
options,
their little like lore,
there are
and then I
three
make a
game
family
speeds
like
that you
based on
can
that.
utilize. And the most important thing is
Nightbot, I don't want you in my game.
you can actually enable speed that speeds up the sleeping time 30 times. I think that might be confusing to our players. You're not just controlling your Zoe, but you can also control the family members. So will this take effect as soon as your Zoe sleeps? No, your entire family has to be asleep in order for this to take effect. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. We have a question from Rail Kim. Let's
I'm
watch
sorry,
that video.
K-John's cute.
Hello, I'm Rail
See,
Kim.
this is
I'm
why
a
she's
web
translating, because
simulation YouTube
some of
creator
the
from Korea.
creators don't speak
Since
English,
there
so I guess she's just
are
doing it for
currently
everybody.
a set number of shops available on the map. Is there any chance that users will be able to add or place their own shops in the future? If so, I'm curious how
I'm
this
pretty
feature
sure
could
we'll be able to place our own
implemented.
shops. They
Okay.
seem to be pretty open to.
That's a surprising question because I'm the least confident about careers in this build. I wasn't able
Oh.
to touch shops at all.
Can I make you a character? What the hell?
So in INZOI,
No, because I made you a
there's,
character in RimWorld and you
there are
started
stalls.
stabbing pregnant
You
people.
click on it, and if there are any rocks or fish that you have, you can put it on the stall and it can enable
I
sell
love their
feature.
office. It's so
and
cute.
Zoes in the crowd can buy those items, and you may get the feeling of selling something at a shop.
I could see him
So
in
you can
a
utilize that feature.
in a band or something.
We may be able to add.
Forrest, you
shops
said
in the
yes.
near
Was that you
future.
like saying
Okay.
yes? You would want to do that?
That's great that you have plans for it. Okay, let's move on to the next question. We have New World asking the next question. So let's hear that.
New
and also
World. I
ask
watch him
question.
too. Well, I guess she didn't translate it. He's basically asking about graphical like upgrades, I think.
Okay, so New World. He participated in the last playtest as well.
Yeah, but we were playing this game called RimWorld, and I made him a character, and his character started stabbing pregnant people. So
And I think he's asking questions about that as well. So what are your plans for this? He mentioned DLS 4. If you have plans to add that, and you're using Unreal Engine 5, and there are a lot of lighting features.
Rose says
there.
stabbing who?
That's a great question, New World. We are using DLSS 3 at the moment, and we're researching DLSS 4. And I had an element that was lacking. There are shadows here. If you have shadows and shades, It makes the scene more beautiful.
왜냐면 저희는 최적화를 열심히 하고 있어서
We're doing
게임 안에는
optimization,
그림자를 많이 꺼놨습니다.
so we've
그래서
turned
실내에
off a lot
들어갔을
of
때
shadows
그림자가 없는 게 좀 부족하실 수 있는데
indoors.
하지만 이번에도 또
So
마침
it might
그림자가 있는
not look
라이트를 5개
that great,
넣었습니다. 그래서
but
한번 유월드님께서
we
그런
have
라이트를
5
이용해서
areas
멋진
where
화면을 만들어
we have
주시면
turned
정말 좋을 것
on the
같습니다.
shadows.
지난번보다
So
그래도
if
좀
you could find
시각적으로
those areas in the
네.
row,
그런
that would be
느낌이
great.
나겠네요. 네, 그럼 다음 질문은
Okay, let's
또
move on to the
한국
next question. We
스트리머분께서
have a
질문
Korean
주셨네요.
streamer
베이비
asking the next
하프님께서
question.
질문 주셨다고
Baby
합니다.
Hapun has the next
보시면서
question. Please watch the video.
안녕하세요. 한국에서 시뮬레이션 게임 유튜버로 활동.
Hello, I'm a simulation game YouTuber called Baby Hapun. My question is about how Zoe's die. I think a lot of people are interested in the different ways of dying in the game because we can't experience death in real life. I experienced death once while playing INZOI, and I found the process quite interesting. There was a relatively realistic flow of mental stress coming from unmet
Did she say
needs,
because we
which led
can't
to
experience
counseling
death in
sessions
real
at the
life?
hospital, and so on. It took
So
quite
I'm
a bit
immortal?
of time for the Zoe to die of extremely
Just kidding.
unsatisfied needs. Are there any other types of death in the game?
이상의 이제 가장 핵심적인 기능 중 하나가 사망인데요.
One of
인조이
the
안에
biggest
또
features in
다양한
this game
사망이
is
있어요.
death.
어떻게 보면
In INZOI, we have a
사망은
lot of
이제
different
죽음과
types of
함께
death
되니까
because life comes with
인조이
death.
안에서는 일단
In
화장실에
INZOI,
가다가
But I don't want to
could
die.
go to the bathroom, and if you
쓰러져서
slip,
이제
Yeah, it's just variety,
You might
princess.
die.
오래된 음식을 이제
or if
드시면
you
화장실에
eat
가게 되고
some
사망할 수도 있습니다.
old food, you
그리고
might have to go to the
그래도 이제
bathroom and
전자제품
again
고장나서
die.
고치다 보시면
And when you
전자상이
fix
또
broken
아주
down
주의하셔야
electronics,
됩니다.
you might get
그리고
electrocuted,
제가
so you need to be
그
careful.
화면을 낮게 놓았는데 이상하게
And
전자제품에서 고장이 나요.
I made the
걱정이 좀 됩니다.
chance really
이거
low,
미드레이
but
드리면서
actually
그 외에도
electronics can
수없이
very
많은
often break
한
down.
16가지 정도 사망이
We also
있고요.
have 16
대표적으로
different
인조이만에
types of
있는
deaths.
사망이 무엇이 있냐라고 하면
16.
But
goddamn.
one thing that I can
인정욕구에
say
대한 사망이 있습니다.
that
제가
only
인프를
exists in
할 때
INZOI
되게
is
고민을 많이
dying
했는데요.
from the need for
현대 사회를
recognition.
살다 보면
I just
많은
noticed he
사람들이
had like the
When
thing
in
taped
the modern
there. I
world,
like that.
이런 것들을
You
통해서 이제
find
아무래도
a lot
충격을
of
받는 게
people
이런 것들이
feel
비슷하게
fulfilled
반영된 거라고
from being
보시면
recognized by
됩니다.
others,
예를
and
들어서
this
제가
death
어디
reflects
가서
that. For example,
인조이 안에서 누군가랑 막 싸운
in
거예요.
INZOI,
그래서
let's say
그게
I fought
소문이
with
돌아서
someone, and
인조이
that rumor
안에서는
spread
저에게 올 수 있어요. 어떻게 돌아오냐면
and came back to
문자를
me.
받게 되거나
I could
또는
get a
다른
text message
친구가
about it,
저한테 이렇게
or a friend of mine
소문에 대해서 얘기해 주게 돼요.
could tell me
그때
about the rumor.
만약에 저한테 부정적인 소문이 퍼지면
Then, if
조금
the
인정도가
rumor
떨어집니다.
is
그러면
negative, then
이
my
인정도가
need for
떨어지는 걸 너무나 많이
acknowledgement
받게 되면
can
사실은
go
사망할
down.
수 있습니다.
And
근데
if that
이
drops too
사회적으로,
drastically, then you
문화적으로
might
좀
die from that.
부심스러운 부분이 있어서
But we want to
저희가 약간
approach this
인식적으로
carefully
처리해놨습니다.
due to like
물론 제가 앞서
cultural
말씀드린 어떤
issues, and so we
소문이나
kind of
이
made this
SNS는 저희가
an
통제하는
illegal
Dying
of
because you beat
sorts.
somebody's
It's not
ass
very
and
direct.
you heard about it is crazy.
시뮬레이션이 자동으로 되는 거고 온 도시에서
We have,
시스템적으로 퍼져나가는
like I
건데
reiterate, we have
그리고
a simulation,
마지막으로
and
얘기드릴
like deaths
대표적인
and this
인조이
type of
상황은
thing is a part of the
자동차에
game.
이렇게 충돌하시면
Another thing I
사망합니다.
wanted to mention
사람이
about
이렇게
deaths is that you could get hit by cars,
좀 조심하셔야 돼요.
so you might
Period.
want to be careful around cars.
네, 맞습니다.
That was me when we
Yeah,
were
you
playing
learn through the
Two
game that-
Pixelia.
그러면 다음
You should be
질문
afraid of death, I
넘어가면요.
guess.
Got hit by a
We
fucking
have
car
another
and lost
question
health.
from
지금 또
Emma
운전 관련
Nicole.
질문이라고 하시네요.
Oh, it's
지금
actually a question
들어보고
about cars and
답변을
driving.
하겠습니다.
Let's hear her question.
I watched her videos too. She was one of the first people I watched too. Her, a cotton, not a cotton world, New World, and a cotton sock. I watched their stuff a lot.
혹시 인플루언서님이시다 보니까
Yeah.
그 다른 분들이 관심사에
Influencers
걸 많이 해주시는 것 같아요. 그래가지고
really
말씀드린
know
게
about what
지난
hot topics are in the
영상을
community.
이제, 공개하면서
So as we
유저들
were
사이에서 엄청난
releasing
관심을 가졌던 게 진짜 그 차량과
gameplay from the
운전들이
previous build,
Forest.
the hot topic
볼수
was
있는
cars
기능이다 보니까
and driving.
생각하시는
It's
게
actually
아마
very common to see these
개발자분들도
types of
이거를
things in
만드셨을
live
때 조금 어려운
simulations.
점이 많으셨을 것
And
같다라는 그 예상을 하셨나 봐요.
I
그리고
think they were
혹시 실제로
expecting,
그렇게
or
어려움이 있으셨다면 좀
Emma Nicole
설명해
was
주셔도 좋을 것
expecting you to have hit some
이제,
difficulties, knowing that this is a difficult feature to implement. Yeah, actually, we have 300 cars in the city. At first, we were very
do they
naive
really
in
stop for
implementing this
that?
feature.
저희가 운전을 할 때는
When you drive,
I never knew
the traffic
that.
lights are green, right?
어느 한쪽이 길어지면 다른 쪽은
And the
불편해지는
we have pedestrian signals too. But
Not
if the
the Korean
traffic lights
GTA.
are green for a long time, then the pedestrian signals are short. So if the traffic lights are always green when you're driving your car, then the Zois will just gather in front of the crosswalk and they won't be able to cross. And vice versa for longer pedestrian signals.
이런 교통 시스템에 대한 거를 찾아보러
So
갔더니
I
거기에
looked
좀
up
비슷하게
traffic
써있는 게
systems,
있더라고요.
and
그래서 개인적으로 이렇게 신호등
there
체계를
was
교통
something
경찰관분들이
about
조정해준다고요.
traffic
그래서
police
그래서
actually
저희가
intervening
그 1년
and
내내
adjusting the
교통
signal.
시스템에 엄청 고생을 했고요.
So we studied a lot
나름은
about the
그래도
traffic
최선을
systems
다해서 정리를
in the
했는데
year.
물론
We
여전히
tried
아직은
to
부족한
kind of
부분이
organize what we
많습니다.
learned and
그래서
implement in the
이번에
game, but of
안타깝게도
course there's still a lot of room for
자동차로는
improvement.
저희가 실험
Unfortunately, driving is an experimental feature. So if you want to like manually drive your car, you can turn on the experimental feature to test it out. If not, you can only drive through auto driving.
입장에서는 이걸 좀 오해하실 수 있으니까
Then
좀
players
정확하게 말씀드려야 되는 게
might misunderstand, so let me kind of summarize what you said. So we have manual driving, but you have to go to the game options and
Oh, I'm
turn
gonna
it
be
on for you
crashing.
to enjoy that feature.
다음 질문도 영상으로
Yes.
또 준비됐다고 하니까
We have a next video, so let us hear that. Hi, Ms. Zoe from the official INZOI China fan page. I am a simulation game creator based in China. I've been following INZOI since the
I
play
want to be a
test last year.
simulation game
I
creator
really loved the
too.
game.
I need to bring my
Recently, while playing
VTuber
the
back.
game, I had a question. Are there any plans
can't
to
wait for me to play GTA
introduce
6.
multiplayer in ZOI?
Yeah.
And if so, how do you envision the multiplayer feature to work?
I can't wait either. It's gonna be fun.
Well, actually, I don't understand Chinese, so we got this pre-translated. Let me read that.
많은 분들의 관심사인 것 같은 게
I believe a lot of people are interested in this, like online multiplayer. Does INZOI have plans to release online multiplayer? If so, how do you envision that feature to work?
멀티플레이에 대한 질문을 너무나 많이 받아요.
Yes, we've received a lot of questions about the multiplayer in ZOI. I thought about why, and I've been thinking maybe it's because I've built MMORPGs for the past 20 or so years.
멀티플레이를 정말 기대하신다면
If our players really anticipate multiplayer, maybe
Yeah, I
that's
still have one. I just haven't used
one
it
thing I was thinking about.
because somebody
Access
erased
release
everything off my
was
computer by accident when
that
they
if we get a
burned
lot
my
of
hard
feedback
drives
and
to a
demands
crisp.
from our players on multiplayer, then maybe we could get more specific ideas and start implementing them. What do you mean by specific? Well, since I'm an expert on the subject, let me elaborate. Let's say you and I are in the same room and I picked up this doll.
Oh my gosh, I want that.
Then Joel needs to receive the signal that I picked up this doll. That's the basis of multiplayer. But in INZOI, we have all of these different interactions and simulations running, and all of that needs to be sent to all of the people in multiplayer. That's actually a lot of pressure and a big load. If you're not looking for that, then maybe we could have me inviting Joel to this room. Then I can open a desk drawer and you can know. Or we could like chat together. Or you could look at what I'm doing, like my motions. If we could do something like that on a smaller scale, then that could be implemented. Then you might not be able to do interactions together, but if you can just implement like knowing what the other player is doing, that's easy. Yeah, it's easier. So if you could please give us more specific ideas, then we will look at them. I've been writing Cajun's concerns. Maybe I'll start writing something like Cajun's hopes or Cajun's remorse. Okay, hope it doesn't turn to Cajun's remorse. Yeah, we'll keep communicating with the community. So please give us a lot of ideas and we'll start doing that. So to summarize, multiplayer is possible, but we do need guidance from the players on what direction we want to go for the multiplayer.
Oh
feature.
yeah, this would
So
make
please send us the feedback. That
multiplayer
would
way
really
more
help Cajun
possible
a lot.
because like the modding and
Next
stuff
question is from France.
a lot of it is built within the game. So
And NS.
like if you have like CC or mods, it'll already be in the game. So you could play with other people without it being an issue. What are they saying? The stuff is like so low on these parts. How much drama can we expect in the game? That's a good question. And how kind can they be? Can a Zoe have a mischievous career path?
발표에서도 살짝 다룰 수
You
있는
did touch
게
upon this
그
slightly in the
드라마라고
presentation,
하잖아요. 이게 그
but
꼭 인생이 꼭
there's
평화롭고
also drama.
You're gonna make your game.
Life is not always peaceful.
그리고 살짝
There's
대신
some
이런
conflict.
것들이 이제 요소들이 이제
Guys, I hope you guys don't mind, but like,
배우만큼 좀 정확한가
I have like food outside. So I'll be right back.
Does what she feels. She's gonna do her. She's gonna keep it real. Cause she is variety. Variety. Cause she is variety. And she will be happy. She will be happy. Oh yeah, variety princess, princess. Oh yeah, variety princess, princess. Oh yeah, variety princess, princess. Variety princess, princess. Does what she wants. Does what she feels. She's gonna do her. She's gonna keep it real. Cause she is variety. Variety. She is variety. Cause she is variety. 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 She is variety. She will be happy. She will be happy. She will be happy. She will be happy. Does what she wants, does what she feels. She's gonna do her, she's gonna keep it real. Cause she is variety. Variety. Cause she is variety. And she will be happy. She will be happy. Oh yeah, variety princess.
I have returned.
Trail and stuff. There's the spicy stuff in life.
피디님도 발표하실 때
And
이제
when you
되게 관심 있으셨던 것
presented,
같은데
I
어떤 게
recall
있어요?
you said you were very interested in this. Is there anything?
과거에는 저희가 뭐 듀엘링 같은 거 하면
Yeah,
Meeting my
previously,
food.
when I was
I hope you
talking
guys don't
with
mind.
Joel,
I'm
you could
starving.
적극적으로 보여줬는데
specifically
네.
tell
그걸
whether
제가
that
좀 가렸습니다.
you
일부러
liked
그랬어요.
me or hated me or not.
기록이라는
But
걸
now
만들고
we've kind of
천천히 그
made it
사람에 대해서
more
알아가다가
vague so you can
그걸
infer the
습관적으로
relationship.
만들었고요.
You can pick up on
그리고
information
질문하신 거에서 제가 딱
through
맞는
these
것만
conversations
표현은 안
and try to
되는데
infer the relationship.
제가 인조이를 만들어서 저는 조이한테
Another thing
한국말로
we
이게
added is
되실지 모르겠지만
not sure if this will translate well.
사이찐이라고 하는
but
한국말로죠.
We have
이게 뭐냐면 이제
네.
저희는 사실 하나의 사람으로서 뭔가
Did you ask for one
막
first?
really
오, 네네.
네, 저는 사실
up-
이 장면을 할때
severe ups and downs.
길거리에 나가서 막 소리도 지르고
오,
So
갑자기.
I mean, Zois could suddenly go out in the street and like yell. Like I kind of wanted to do that,
많이 넣었어요.
아, 근데
but
이런
I
부분이
think we
Nah,
succeeded in adding
Demona.
some of those interruptions.
그러니까
I mean,
평상시에
it doesn't really suit you, I think, because I've always taken you to be a calm person.
속에서 분출하는 걸 수도 있죠.
Yeah, maybe I'm expressing that in the
그래서
game.
인조이 게임을 실제로 해보시면 이제
So if you
조이를
play
클릭해 보시면
INZOI and you click on your Zoe, you
그래서
can
만약에
do
제가
actions on your
어디
own.
친구랑 놀러 갔다가
For example, if
나는
I'm
갑자기
with a
화가 났어.
friend
그래서 막
and
소리를
suddenly I'm
지르거나
angry, I could
또는
just
갑자기 막
yell,
다 이 방에서 나가.
or I could tell
오,
people
그러면
to
이제
get out of my
조이들이
room.
일어나서 깜짝 놀라서
Then
막
the
밖으로
Zois would
나가거든요.
get surprised and just
저는
leave the room.
이렇게 인간관계가 더 드라마틱하게 될 수 있는
I
기능들을
wanted
인조이 안에 많이
to
넣으려고
add
노력하고
a lot of
있습니다.
features
근데
that
그
makes
질문
these
안에서도
relationships
세계형
dramatic.
질문 중요한 게 하나 있었는데요.
Yeah,
이렇게
and there was
말씀하신
actually
거는
also a more
나-
specific
나의
question.
조이, 자신의
What
조이를
you
그렇게 컨트롤할 수
mentioned
있다는 것을
was
이제
your
이해했었는데
Zoe, being able to
다른
control
조이들,
your
내가
Zoe.
컨트롤하지 않는 조이들마저도
But
그런
what
반전을
about
일으킬 수 있는 요소가 좀
other
반영이
Zois?
되었는지
Can
궁금해요.
other
제가
Zois
만약에 이제
also
어떤
kind
중요한
of
관계가 있는데
suddenly
만약에
lose it?
부부라는 게 제일 쉽겠죠, 그죠? 제가 만약에
네.
부부인데 만약에
Let's say
다른 연애 관계를
we're a
가지면
couple.
당연히
We're
그거를
married.
감지한 조이가
네.
저한테 문자를 보냅니다.
네.
너 지금 어디 있어? 라고 이렇게
Then if
문자를
I'm
보내기도 하고 저한테
away
반응을
from
하는
home
기능들이
and I
많이
didn't tell my wife, maybe
좋습니다.
my wife might
네, 그러면
text me
저희가
like,
이제
"Where are
또
you?" There are a lot of
여러분들의
such
그
features
채팅 안에서도
that might
많은
surprise
분들이
you.
실시간에 이제 질문
Where the
많이
fuck
주시는데
are
Now
you?
we have a
Why
lot
aren't you?
of
Huh.
live questions as well,
No,
but we have
they-
one more
I don't think they did.
question from an influencer. We'll watch that.
Are you
video and move on
concerned,
to our
Demona?
questions. Hello, I'm Pangjang Rara, here as a Zoe. I'm a YouTuber based in Korea, specializing in life simulation games and building games. I love games that involve decorating spaces, so when I played INZOI, I enjoyed walking around Dowon and Bliss Bay as if I was traveling or taking drives with my car. I especially found there were all these details even in the small alleys and tiny decorations. Did you make on-site surveys to design the maps, or do you have any personal favorite places that you incorporated? I'm curious to know if there were any special considerations or stories behind the creation of the maps, and if there are any hidden Easter eggs or unique places you could give us hints to look out for.
정말 재밌는 질문인데요.
Wow, this is a
사실
fun
이렇게
question to
개발자가
answer.
이제 게임을 만들 때 뭔가
When
여러
developers
도시를 이렇게
make
탐방하고 그래서
games, you might
역시
imagine
인조이
that
세계라는
we
여기가 딱 맞겠구나
visit
해서
a lot
만든
of
것은
different
아니고요.
cities
오, 네.
and
저는
pick
그냥
one, but we did not
우리의
get to do that.
그냥
Dowon in
제가 살고
INZOI
있는 동네입니다.
was just based
그래서
on my
이스터에그는
neighborhood.
아닌데
So
이제
it's not
도원의
an
한쪽
Easter
구석에
egg per
이제 제가
se, but in
실제로
a
살고
corner
있는
of Dowon,
집이
you might be able to find
근데 이제
the
게임을
house
갈
that
수는
I
없고요.
live in.
저쪽
You
끝에
can't
있는데
really interact
그런
with it,
부분도 있고
but it is there.
실제로 인조이 게임 안에는 이스터에그가 있습니다.
And we
네.
do have
그래서 한번
Easter eggs
구석구석을
in the game.
돌아보시면
So if
아마
you
이상한
explore,
평가도 있으실
Like in a
거예요.
bad
you
way or a
might
good
find
way?
some odd signs.
너무 말씀드리면 안 되는데 이제
or
폴리스
I don't want
라인이
to
쳐져
be
있는 것도 있고요.
too
그리고
open,
뭐
but
이상한
you might
약간
find
카드나
police investigation
I'm
tape,
drinking
or
lemonade.
you might find
이런
funny
것들을 저희가
decorations
많이
around.
넣으려고 저희가
We
노력했고요.
really tried our
특히나
best to
인조이라는
add these kind
게임은
of odds
이제
and
도시를
bits.
아름답게 꾸미는 것 이상으로
네.
어떤 게임의
You
세계관
can also, we also worked on going beyond decorating the city, but also adding lore.
만들었는데 아마 곳곳을 돌아다니면서 그런
So
인조이 안에
if you
세계관을 느끼실 수 있게
explore
만들려고
a lot,
했습니다.
you
여기
might
보시면
be able
아까
to pick
제가
up on the
보여드렸던
lore.
책들도 사실 다
But
그런 의미에서
books
만든
here
책들입니다. 그래서
네.
한번
also
즐겁게
are kind of
즐겨주시면
a
좋을 것
hint.
같습니다.
네,
So
너무 좋습니다.
hope you enjoy.
이제 드디어 여러분들이 지금 채팅을
All
통해서
right, now we're done with the
저희가
pre-compiled
접수해주신
questions.
질문들
Now
답변을
we'll
I love
move on
stoicism,
to
so
the
this is
live
exciting.
questions we received.
최대한 답변 드리려고 하지만
We'll try to answer as many questions as possible, but due to limited time, we might not be able to answer a lot of them. We'll do our best
네,
though.
그러면 제가 지금 본 것 중에서 되게 괜찮은 거
So,
바로 하나 있었어요.
There was
그
one question
인조이
that caught
크리에이티브
my eye.
데모를 이제 크리에이티브 스튜디오 이제 열었잖아요.
I
We've
see.
opened the Creative Studio demo.
I see, Demona.
The creations from the
그거를
demo
이제 본 버전에서 본
맞습니다.
게임을
네.
이어서
Can
플레이할 수 있는
we
가능합니다.
play
네.
them
대신에 그
in
만드신
the
것들이
early
세이브
access
파일로
release
돼
or the
있는데 그
full
세이브
release?
파일이 약간 오류가 나실 수 있습니다.
Yes, you
왜냐면
can,
저희가
but
계속
you
개발하다
their
보니까
save
버전
file
차이가
might
나면 오류가 날 수
encounter an
있는데
error if
캔버스에
they're a
올려놓으시면
different version.
캐릭터라든가
But if you
건물들은
upload
충분히
them to
이동하실 수
Canvas, you
있으니까
can move
이번 해볼
them
때 즐겁게
to
즐기시고
the new releases.
또
So
28일
please
때도 계속 이어서
enjoy the
즐겨주시기 바랍니다.
demo, and
좋습니다.
also you can
네,
continue
다음
what you've
질문은
played on early
이거
access.
저 뭔지 알아요. 그러니까 요즘
Next question.
AI로 그 NPC들과
These
대화하는
days,
기능들이 있는데
there are a
이걸
lot
그
of
다른
functions being
게임에서도 저도 본
implemented in
적이
games
있었거든요.
where
혹시
they use
이거
AI for
지금 인조에는
conversations.
없겠지만
Here it
나중에라도
comes.
이렇게
We don't
직접
have it in INZOI
조이들과
yet,
말로
but do
구두로
you have
대화하는 기능을
plans
탑재할
to
생각이
kind of
있으실까요?
그럼요. 저희가 그걸 검토한
be able
적이
to
있습니다.
speak
이미.
verbally with the Zoids?
아마 그 하드웨어
Yeah, sure.
Oh, never
성능이
mind.
If you have a
아마도
good
이번에도
hard drive
스마트 조이를 저희가
performance,
실험 기능으로 즐기실
we
수가
have the
있으세요.
smart
네.
Zoe
28일 이후에
feature
이제
as
얼리 액세스
experimental
버전에서는요.
그렇죠.
feature.
I'm not forcing y'all to get that.
아까 말씀하신 것처럼 뭐
I'm an innocent
네.
bystander.
외에도 대화하는 걸 저희가 붙여보는 기능을
Have,
테스트 현재 하고 있고요.
네.
현재 이번
conversations
얼리 액세스
with
기능에 들어가지
those
못했지만
네.
저희도 들어가면 되게 좋을 것
NPCs.
같아요. 그리고 더욱이 인조이는
and
그런 거에서 가장 뛰어난 제 생각 효과가 날 거라고 판단합니다.
INZOI
이유는 왜
will
그러냐면
be
보통
most
게임을 만들면
effective
이
in
게임의
doing something
주변에
like this
사물들의 정보가
because
없어요. 근데 인조이는 주변에 사물의
INZOI
모든 정보를 갖고 있는
has
게임이기 때문에
이미 준비가 되어 있는
information
실제로는
on
그걸
all
연결하시게
the
되면 아마
objects
더
that are
놀라운 장면을 보실
in
수도 있으십니다.
the screen that are
좋네요.
being
준비는 돼
simulated.
있다.
뭐,
예.
예, 저희도
So
가끔
we're
그런
ready.
논의를 하고 있습니다.
너무 좋네요.
네.
이거
That's great.
개인적으로도 그거 기능 되게 재밌겠다. 그리고 인조에 되게 어울리겠다 싶었거든요.
I really thought
네,
that that
그럼
kind of
다음
feature would be great for
질문을
INZOI.
넘어가면
Okay, let's
Oh,
move on to the
it
next question.
depends.
관련된
So
질문인데
next question is
앞으로
about the
인조의
I can
roadmap
take long making people though.
맵에서
or the
If you
actual
let me.
maps in INZOI.
지역이 이게 거기 안에서 추가되거나
Would there be
확장될 계획은 있으신지?
expanded maps in the open world? Okay, so we are creating the next city right now, and
옆으로 이렇게 확장을 하려고 합니다.
the
같은 경우는 저는 꼭
cities
백화점을 놓고 싶었어요.
in the build we
그게 너무나
can be
안타까워서
expanded.
완성을 못해서 너무 아쉬웠는데
There will be
네.
added areas
그렇게
like the
확장해
department
나가더라고요.
store.
하시면
That's
많으실
what I
것
really
같아요.
want to put in the one.
대신에
So
단순히 저는
that's
땅을 늘리거나
a sneak
또는
peek.
거주할 수 있는 거주
We don't
Yeah,
want
like if
to
I don't
just
care, I
add
can make
land
characters pretty quick, but
spaces.
if I care, I can take
Want to add
far too
more
long.
functional areas
So I'm the
like the
same way.
department store example I gave.
이것도 어떻게
Okay,
보면 저희
so
기초 시스템에 대한 좋은 질문
next
같아서
question
여쭤보도록
is
하겠습니다.
about the base system we have.
조이들과 관계가 깊어질수록 이제 달라지는 게 있을까요?
Are there
그
any
예시를 주시는 건데
changes that will
단순히
occur
연애, 결혼
as
이런
Zoe
일직선인
relationship
이런 관계밖에 없으실까요?
matures?
아니면 절친과는 일반 친구들과 다른 행동을 하는 것처럼
How
뭐
about
깊은 관계의 종류가
friendship?
다양하게 있으실지
What if
이조이는 이
friendships
부분은
get
굉장히
older? What happens?
그래서 뭐
Okay, I
절친이라는
think I'm
아예 그 관계가
pretty confident
따로요.
about this feature.
그다음에 점점 더 이제 관계가 깊어질수록
As you have
이제 다른 행동과
older and
다른
deeper
대화를 하실 수가 있고요.
relationship
뭐
with
예를
your friend,
들면 이런 것도
you'll
있으세요.
have
만약에
different
이제
levels
약혼을
of
하시는데
네.
conversations you
약혼을
can have.
하면 이제 친구를
Let me
만나면
give you an
친구
example
대화가 새롭게
with
만들어져요.
an engagement.
근데
So
Demona.
if you
친구가
meet a
이런 대화를
friend
할 수
when you
있어요.
get engaged,
Not
your
Demona
friend
spending
might
days.
say something like this: "Are you really going through with this marriage?"
친한 친구니까
친한 친구니까 할 수 있는 말.
대화,
It's
이렇게
A thing
Not you
that
being
a
able to
close
say
friend
you're
can
really
only
gonna
say,
marry
right?
that
So
ugly
this type
piece of.
of new conversations might arise.
I like that. I like that you can give an
Trying to,
input on other people's
really add more
marriages.
depth into
Beautiful.
relationships.
그러면
Chef's
다음
kiss.
질문은,
Okay, let's move on to the
오늘
next
또
question.
하이라이트 중에 하나이긴 했죠. 그
This
얼굴
is one of the
표정을
highlights
이제
of
컨트롤하는
today's
그 페이셜
presentation.
캡처를
There was the
설명하시는데
facial capture
그거를
feature
이제
that you
웹캠으로
introduced.
가능한지에 대한
I think
좀
I've taken
명확한
like
정보가
weeks.
있을
Can
것 같아요.
you
Not
use
weeks,
this
but maybe
feature
like
with
a
webcam?
week. Making
Okay, so
family
we have a
families
really great
in the
facial
Sims
capture
before.
system. We
So-
have about we have more than 100 bones in the face, and we have very intricate movements in the face. What you saw on the screen before, this is just
앞에다가 이제 화면 앞에다가
available
폰을
with
놓고,
iPhones. So you
그다음에
place your
지금 앞에
iPhone
보시는
in front of you,
노트북 같은 이제
and
웹캠으로는
there's
이제
a
모션을
webcam.
이렇게 컨트롤해 줍니다. 그래서 두 가지를
The
섞으시면
webcam catches
얼굴
your
표정은
motion.
이제
But what if I want to do Harmony
The
Hilton
smartphone,
faces,
your iPhone,
Demona?
will do the facial capture.
어떤 카메라도 상관없으세요. 그래서 이제
And
뭐
in case of the motion capture, it doesn't matter what kind of webcam you use. It could be the camera on your PC.
실제로 제가 오늘 보여드리진 않았지만 게임
And I
안에서
didn't show
연결돼
it to you
있습니다.
today,
그래서
but
네.
게임 속에서도 이제 뭐 만약에 이쁜
you
사진을 찍고
can
싶으시다. 그러면
also
이제 이걸
take
활용해서
pictures
그 사진을 원하는 사진의 포즈를
using
찍으실 수도 있습니다.
네.
these
아까
this
실시간으로.
combination.
발표 영상에서도 이런 장면이 나와서
I
저도 딱
think there
되게 딱
was a
좋겠다
scene in
싶었는데
the video
이제
that
그
you showed.
인플루언서 분들 중에서 이제 방송하실 때
네.
그
I
본인
think
얼굴로 이제 그
influencers
카메라
can
하는 게 아니라 그
also
캐릭터를
use
이렇게
그쵸.
모션을 입혀서
네.
하시잖아요. 근데
the
그런 분들이
characters
만약
that they
이 기능을 이제
create
탑재하실 거면
and
이제
use
웹캠으로
these
이제
features
몸을 하는 이제
맞습니다.
모션
네.
캡처를
so they can
하시되
use the
이제
webcam
얼굴까지 이거
to
모션을
get their
이제 익히시려면 그 페이셜
motion
캡처는 이제 iOS
and
기준으로 하셔야
네.
they
된다.
can use an
네,
iPhone to
알겠습니다.
do the facial capture.
I'm
Okay.
gonna post something on my community tab after the
And there's
stream
a really good
for
question.
those of you that are like
You don't have to answer
writers.
네,
or
인조이가
storytellers.
만약 성공한다면
But just hear me
제일
out.
콜라보 해보고 싶은 브랜드나
If
제품이 있다면 어떤 게 있을까요?
INZOI is
특정
a
브랜드
success,
말씀하시긴 좀 위험하시면
그렇죠.
do you have any
어떤
collaborations that you want to
카테고리,
have?
어떤 그런 것들에 이게 관심이
You can
있으신지가
mention
저는
categories if you
개인적으로
don't
이제
want to
궁금한 것
mention
같아요.
brand
생각이.
names.
이게
네.
사실 인조이를
I'm really curious about this one.
너무
Okay.
많은 이렇게
Um,
좋은
A
브랜드분들이
lot
와주셔서
of
너무
different
감사드렸어요.
brands
아, 예.
approached us for
원래
collaborations
준비하는데
actually.
너무 바빠가지고
We were too busy with
원래
preparing
게임에
for
들어있는
early
거는 이제 뭐
access.
한국의 대표적인
And
이제 뭐
so
차량회사,
오, 네.
we have
그다음에 가전 회사들만 들어가 있습니다. 근데 그 외에도
a car
사실 뭐
company
주얼리나
in
뭐
the
이런 쪽도
early
굉장히 많이
access
왔습니다.
field.
저는
We
개인적으로 이렇게
got
오늘도 보시면 이제
approached by a
주얼리가
lot
참
of
많은데
jewelry brands as well.
주얼리 회사를 정말
I like
좋아합니다.
jewelries
네네네.
인조이는
personally.
정말 뛰어난 표현이
So
가능하거든요.
진짜 예쁘잖아요.
네,
we
맞습니다.
can
그래서 아마 저는 만약에 저한테
show
대본적 뭘 하고 싶냐 그러면 아마
jewelry in a lot of
주얼리
detail.
회사를
So I
하고
think
싶습니다.
I
아마
would
이
like to
방송을 보시는
collaborate
분들도
with
많으시기 때문에 만약에 주얼리에서 또 협찬을
jewelry
하고 싶거나
brands.
이제 콜라보 하기
If you want to
싶으면
work with
저희한테
us,
연락 주시면 되겠네요.
Oh my gosh, we're about to have like Chanel.
이것도 좀 좋은 질문인 것 같은 게
Now we
많은
have
분들이
another
궁금해하실
good
것
question.
같아서 여쭤보겠습니다. 이게 지금은 얼리 액세스를 이번에 출시하는
So
거잖아요. 이제
this is
이분이
an early
문의주신
access
거는 최종
launch.
게임, 그러니까 풀 릴리스라고 하는 그 개념은
So
언제로
when
저희가
can we
예상하는 게
expect
맞는
the
건지
full
궁금하시나
release,
하네요.
the full launch of the game?
모르겠습니다. 제가
Well,
저도 사실은
I'm not
정확하게는
sure.
말씀드리기 어려운데요.
네.
그러니까
I
저는
can't really
이제
be
몇번
sure at
앞에서
this moment.
말씀드렸지만 인조이는 아직은 너무나 부족한
I've
게임이라고
said
생각을
this
합니다. 이렇게 발표드려야
multiple
되는지 몰라도.
times,
네네.
but I think
그래서
INZOI has a
얼리
long way to go,
액세스를 정말
and
진지하게 생각하고 있습니다. 그래서
we are
어떻게
taking early
보면
access
뭐
very
얼리
seriously.
액세스와 정식 출시라는 게
And
제가 최대한 빠르게 저도 정식 출시가 되면 좋겠지만
네.
I would
하지만
love for
여러분들이 정말
the
야
full launch
정말
to
김PD 이
be in the near
정도면
future.
인조이는 정식 출시
but
때 하면 그때 정도가 되는 게
I want to
더
wait
맞지
until
않을까 이런
everyone
생각을
agrees
하고요.
with me
어쩌면 그
that we are
유저분들의
ready
허락이
to go
필요하신
with the
거네요.
full launch.
그쵸.
So are you
사실
saying that
이게
you
얼리
need
액세스라고 게임 내고
the
갑자기
player's
다음 달에
permission?
나 정식이야라고 하면 안 되는 거 아닌가요?
좀 이상하죠. 네,
He's
그렇게
like, you waiting
Yeah, I
for
think
their
we have
permission?
to
The
all
fuck?
agree
아,
that
좋습니다. 뭐
and
어쨌든
be on the
정해진
same
건
page about
아니지만
this.
그
Okay.
저희의 어쨌든 목표가
So
계속
nothing's set in
게임을
stone,
그
and your
유저분들과 함께
goal
소통하면서
is
이렇게
to really
개발해나가면서
communicate with
발전해서
the players
유저들
and
괜찮다고 하실
complete the
때.
game.
네,
And you want to
유저분들과
wait
Well, I like
until
that he's, like,
the players are
taking a
okay
lot of
with you.
feedback, like you said,
Okay,
Rose.
let me put it this way.
정말 제가 봐도 이제
So,
인조이는 코어 팬들이 생겼어라고 하면
if I
저는
can
그때가
say
인조이가
with
정식
confidence
출시하는
we
게
have
맞다라고
core
판단이
fans,
될 것 같습니다.
I think that's when we can
네.
do the full launch.
좋습니다.
Okay.
네, 이거
That sounds
바로 또 밑에 있는
reasonable.
질문이지만,
Okay,
어우,
there's
이거
another
여쭤봐도
question
되나
right after that
모르겠네요.
question.
아, 네.
무섭습니다.
I don't know if I can ask this
게임상에서
question, but let me go ahead.
비행기 같은
Um,
기능들
how about airplanes?
날아다니는 그
Can we
지금
expect
현재로서는 뭐 차가 있는 것만으로도
flying
이미
objects?
대단한데
I mean,
그 이제
it's great
살짝
that
그
we have
날아다니는
cars
것과
already, but
또 이제
can we
인조의 또
expect
그래픽이라도
other
상상하면 이제 어마어마할 것
flying
같거든요. 네,
objects
이런 것들이 뭐 나중에
in the
계획이라도
future?
있으실지 이제
Do you have any
궁금하네요.
plans?
차만 해도 힘들어서요.
Okay, cars have given us enough headache.
I thought he was
I'm
about
not
to
sure
ask
if
something
you're
else.
ready for planes, but let me share with you an anecdote. So we were working on something with the dev team, and one of the team members asked me about gliding feature. Hey Keijun, how about if we enable people to glide? How about if we allow free falling,
오.
slowly free falling from the building? I'm not sure about the airplanes yet.
아, 근데
I don't
또
think
이제
we're
이걸
ready yet.
말씀드려야 될지 모르겠지만 그
Okay.
전작의
Not sure if I
게임이
should
네.
마치
mention this,
날아다니는
but
거가 좀
예, 뭐
중심된
예전에 제가
게임이다
이제 뭐
보니까
그런 게임을 만든 적이 있어서
you have
가능할
experience
거는 같습니다.
making a
일본은 조금
game
기대해 볼 수 있는
with
그런 기대감을
flying
주시는
objects, right? So
답변이었네요.
yeah. I do have experience in that.
이거는 좀 질문이 저희가 다른 채널을
Okay,
통해서도
so
살짝 언급한 적이 있었는데
this has been
이번
mentioned in
기회를
a
통해서
different
좀 더
channel,
상세하게 말씀 주시면
but
좋을 것
I think
같아가지고
we should
이거
mention this
관심이 있어가지고
anyways.
여쭤보면
So
감옥에 갈
here
수도
we go.
있나요? 굉장히
Can
간단한
you
질문이에요.
also go
감옥에 갈
to
수가
the jail?
있는데요. 감옥에
Yes, you can.
가셔서
Right. I thought he was about to say
You
something
are
else. He's like, I'm not sure if I can ask
stuck in
this. I'm
jail.
like,
주무실 수도 있고
help people
can
asking.
eat and sleep
감옥에
and
완전히 갇혀서 못 나오게 해놓진 않았어요.
have your daily life
여러
there, but
시스템들이 간섭하다 보면 탈주가 가능하게
you
돼요.
could actually
저희가
break
그거를
out of jail as well.
내부에서 회의를 많이 했는데
Harmony gonna get locked up.
해야 돼라는 개발팀의 일부가 있었고
네.
The dev
아니 탈주를
team
해도
members,
그것도
some of
되는데
them
왜 막아요?
said
이런 있어서
we have to
현재는 감옥에
limit
있고
them
감옥에 가실 수
into
있습니다. 어떻게
being
가시냐면
confined in
나쁜
the
짓을 많이
jail.
하시면 돼요. 그러면
But
이제 결핍
some
많이
said
오고
that
감옥에
jailbreak
갇히시게
should be
되고
possible.
그러면
So
이제 감옥에서
we met in the middle
몇 시간
ground,
동안
and
있어야
it is
되고요.
sort of
시간이
possible.
끝나면
And
나오시게 됩니다. 네.
알겠습니다.
네.
yes, you can go to jail.
얼리엑스에서 지나면
네.
지날수록 좀 더 발전 가능성이
맞습니다.
있는 부분인
I
것
guess
같네요.
this can also
네.
develop over
그
time.
다음 질문도
Yes.
이것도 확실히
Okay, let's go to the next question.
I'm gonna make Demona in the game and have her break out of jail.
Okay, vampires, werewolves,
판타지 계열의 이제
Here we go,
kind of
Rose.
fantastical
계획이
This is where I check
things
out.
that will be available in the game.
이제 발표에서
I don't.
보여주시고요.
I don't like
I
it.
unofficially
이제
showed
뱀파이어 버전을
a
만든 적이
video.
저희 내부에 있어요.
뱀파이어요.
I
저희는
created
게임
a
개발팀
vampire
안에서 이제
Zoe.
개발팀분들이 좀 자유롭게 소통하고 막 본인이 만든 걸 막 올리기 하는데
Our
네.
team members
저희
like to
에이진님이
share what they
뱀파이어를
create in the
만들어서
game,
보내왔어요.
and
저는
one
너무
of the team
좋았습니다. 근데
members
이제
had a
막상
vampire,
하고 나서 게임이 어느
and it
정도
was very interesting to me.
마무리되고
So
나면
네.
그때부터는
I think as
새로운 걸
soon as
넣어야겠죠?
we are
그래서 그때는
pretty
아마
much
다양한
done with the
판타지적인
early access
요소들을
phase,
네.
I think we
많이
can start
등장시킬
adding
거라고
things
생각합니다.
like that.
네, 좋습니다.
We can
일부는
definitely have
현재
fantastical
저희가
elements in the
특히 이
game.
피부 톤을 좀 자유롭게
Okay,
색상을
그렇죠.
지정할 수 있잖아요.
파랗게
그래가지고
만들
We
수도
can
있고.
actually
그래서
change the skin
원하신다면
color to
일부러
extreme
찍은
degrees,
구현도
right?
가능하실 수 있다고
You
볼 수도
can
있겠네요.
have blue skin even.
네,
So
좀
to
어떤
some
그
degree, you can
있을까요?
already create some
이거
fantasy world.
What?
저도 너무
You
Okay,
only want
next
to be in the
question.
game if you can eat others'
This is something
toys.
that I want.
게임에서는 공개하시지 않으셨거든요.
You didn't
그래가지고
talk about
혹시나
this
그냥
in
피디님
the
생각이
roadmap,
어떤지 그냥
but I'm
여쭤보는 차원에서 한번
curious
들어봐
what
주시면
you
좋을 것
think,
같아요.
Keijun.
아이돌 이제 기능도 옛날에 한번
네.
공개한 적이
네.
있어요.
So you
이제 그 아이돌이 실제로
talked
그
about the
직업처럼
idol,
되어가지고 나중에 콘서트까지 하는 그런
feature
것까지도
ones?
이제 상상할 수
Is it
있어요.
possible
그것도
to
정말
implement
중간중간
it and
많이
even have
시도했고요.
concerts?
그래서
like
이제
with
나중에는
K-pop
아마
idols can be
재밌는
jobs,
직업이
right?
아담 엔터테인먼트가 있고
Right.
네.
So
그 안에 이제 아이돌로 성장한 캐릭터가 나중에 이제 도원의 어떤 무대에 서서
오.
자신의
I
What
think
if Harmony wants
K-pop
to
idols
bring Baller Records
can be
Records
created
back?
and under Adam Entertainment,
좀 많이
and
부탁드립니다.
네. 아직은 조금
그렇죠.
부족한
네.
상태이지만
We
좀 더 발전한 계획은 있으신 걸로.
have plans to
아, 네.
develop
이제 뭐,
it, but it'll take
사인을
time.
명확하게 주셔가지고
알겠습니다.
안타깝게도 저희가
Okay,
더
I
이상
think
질문을
we
지금
have to
못
wrap
받을
up
거고요.
right
하지만
now.
걱정하지 않으셔도 되는 게
There's a
저희는
signal
항상
for us to
디스코드나
stop.
이제 다양한 매체를
Not them
통해서
getting in
But
trouble
we
for
have
streaming for
open
too long.
channels on Discord, and you can
네.
ask
정말
questions to
오늘
us
너무 많은 분들이
anytime.
와주셔서 깜짝 놀랐습니다. 사실 제가
Keijun, closing remarks.
I love the
Thank you, everyone.
cat. The cat is so
이렇게
cute.
많은 분들 앞에서
I have been
게임을
developing
발표한 건
games
정말
Side
for
cat.
over 20 years, but it's
특히 이제
first
제가
time
게임을
for me
낸다는
to
거는
stand
게임
in front of
업계에는
you
그런
like
기구가
this
있어요.
and
게임을 실시한다는 거는 아기를 낳는 거랑
Period.
다르거든요. 이제
introduce
부모의
a game
마음으로
like
이렇게
this.
게임을 내게 돼요. 그럼
In
이제
Korea,
이 아이가
in gaming
세상에
industry, we
나가서
say
어떻게 잘 살아가길 기도하는데
releasing a game is like
정말
giving
이제는
birth to a
보면
child,
Rose, can you teach me Korean?
and it's
마음이
actually
이제
really
차가워.
touching
my
for me
God,
to
Timon.
introduce INZOI to
What if I
all of
made
you like this.
Heraldina?
여러분들하고 계속 여러분들 얘기 듣다 듣고
I'm going to. I promise you that I will keep
지속적으로
listening to
게임을
you
완성해서
I can't, bro.
do my best
되도록 만들겠습니다.
to create the
그러면
best
부디
life
인조이를
simulation
사랑해
game.
주시고요.
Please
그리고
join
여러분들의
me,
삶도 인조이 하시기 바랍니다.
and
감사합니다.
I hope we enjoy INZOI together. Thank you.
Enjoy INZOI. I like the sound of that. Oh, somebody subbed. Thanks for the sub, Majestic. Period. How exciting, guys. Oh gosh, there's a lot of shit up here. What is it? I love my cat tree. That's so cute. So I love it. So cute. So excited. You would cry if I made Haroldina? I can't. I can't. Why do you love Haroldina so much? I still don't understand. I still don't understand, Timona. Why you love Haroldina so much? Hold on, I'm trying to fix these. I love my cat tree. I love my cat tree. I love my cat tree. Hee 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 hee. Because I love it. I'm trying to fix the color. The color. There we go. Period. Hi, Dayton. We just finished up dating. We just finished up, guys. Well, thank you guys for joining me for the showcase. That was lovely. Very great. Very, very, very good time. So the early access drops on the 28th. Super exciting. What'd you just say? You can't, you have a long way to go. That looks cool. She's an icon. Oh my gosh. I can't. Well, once again, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm really excited for this game. I think it's gonna be really fun. Jason, I saw you posting that. So the symbol that you're posting is actually the Virgo symbol. The Scorpio symbol doesn't have that little piece on the end. I would know because I have I have the Virgo symbol tattooed on me. So the Scorpio symbol doesn't have this little piece right here. So you're posting the Virgo symbol, the best one. But yours is hold on, I'll show you. Yours is, this is the Scorpio symbol. This is the Virgo symbol. Very similar, but a little different. Because at first she didn't have this little piece on mine, and I was like, nah, we have to add that, because if we don't, then I have Scorpio tattooed on me, and I do not want Scorpio anywhere on me. No offense, Jason, or any other Scorpios. Whatever, Demona. Demona, what's your sign again? Demona, weren't you like a Taurus or something? Were you a Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Leo? I think you were something that was a little insane. What were you? I love my cat tree. I love my cat tree. That's my new jam. Period. You're Scorpio too? Oh my god. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this stream. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. And trust me, you guys looking at me, you're not gonna want to miss it, okay? And I'm saying this for a very specific reason. 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Okay? I'm not streaming just anything, but I'm streaming something. And that's all I'll say. I'll leave it at that. All right. Bye, guys.